Fear, especially fear of the unknown, is something that is installed in every human being. Whether it be through our primal instinct or learned knowledge, one cannot deny that it's the only time we feel the most alive and human. In this video, we will discuss the film Jaws and why it follows the horror genre to a T. The film's story formula centers around Lieutenant Brody arriving at the Amity Island summer resort, settling into his new job. That is until a series of shark attacks disrupts the summer holiday at the beach, causing Brody and a group of misfits traveling into the Atlantic Ocean in hopes of killing this fearsome beast once and for all. The themes in the movie Jaws are the fear of the unknown, the uncontrollable, nature versus human ambition, and the consequences of ignoring clear threats. Brody, guilty over letting the beaches stay open and causing 2 deaths after the first shark incident, decides to venture into the Atlantic in hopes of destroying the shark and restoring order in Amity Island. Horror films, if not all, have death, the unknown, or psychological terror in them to portray these ideas and feelings. Character types you see in this film are the everyman, that being Lieutenant Brody, the useless authority being the mayor, and the innocent victims being the woman at the beginning, child swimming, and the guy on his rowboat. The setting of Jaws can best be described as set in a rural part of America. This is because not only is Amity Island a beach resort, but the main plot of a killer shark happens due to the mayor refusing to close the beaches for the holiday to gain the only bit of revenue the town will see. The film Jaws is presented to the audience with suspense and delay. This is shown when instead of seeing the shark, you get the shark's perspective of who its next victim will be. It also integrates music to build up the suspense, with John Williams' score playing louder when the shark gets closer to its victim. During the making of the movie, Jaws intended to use the star system to get the movie big traction before it came out. For those unaware of the star system, it basically exploited actors by using their mass appeal to ensure film success. But because most of these big-name stars they called weren't interested, the studio and director decided to go off personality and familiar roles. That's when Steven Spielberg met Roy Scheider at a party, and his kind personality got him the role of Lieutenant Brody. Robert Shaw was hired based off his previous role in 1963's Russia with Love. And Richard Dreyfuss was the only one hired using the star system, but initially rejected the offer before taking it up again later. This is why I love the horror genre, as the suspense and world building needed to create a good horror movie needs to be perfectly well-rounded in the story, theme, characters, and acting. If you like what you saw, please consider watching these 2 other videos made by me. Another film review called The Fly, 1986 Literary Analysis, and a short film called Conundrum. Other than that, please like and subscribe, as more content will be dropping soon, and stay tuned for the next episode of Cousin Diego. I'm going to become king of the directors.